Guys, I fucked up. Did record some games, but accidentally deleted the footage whilst trying to experiment recording other stuff. And only realised as I've gone to start recording this that I'd deleted the last clip that I'd done. So these are the two games that have now, no longer exist. You got Hellas Verona 2-0 win, which was Vergara and Castro, and then a disappointing 2-1 loss to Roma, and we were awful. What that does mean is that the first episode of the video is now going to be Go Ahead Eagles in the Cup. I have obviously submitted the new squad since the international break. The transfer window shuts with new signings. Added 3 players. I think I added a Zeki, what's his name, Bella Kotchap, and someone else. But a couple of fitness problems. So I'm going to put, I've got to decide who to start. So Odegaard's not on. I'll just do a cheeky little quick pick just to get them all on. So Dominguez is still injured. Cancellario didn't register, neither did Guarino, just because I could only register 3 new players, so I had to pick and choose, and I picked Big Nick. So it was Big Nick, Bella Kotchap and Zeki that I put on. I'm actually going to start Jeff Ekator up front this game, just for a bit of difference. Ferguson starting, that's good, because we need to start him more. Johnny Rowe is a bit low on fitness, so is Cherundor. Cambiaghi should probably not be starting though. So we will start Jonathan Rowe. Big Nick's got 2 goals, 2 assists. But, there's plenty of attacking threat in that forward line still. Ekator's got 2 and 2. He's just not scored in a while. As you can see, he's unhappy with playing time, which is kind of a reason why I'm starting him this game, and it's the away game. So, let's see if we can do anything. I'm going to start Miranda just because, and I'm actually going to start Doumbia as well because he's done well in the cups for us. Right, so let's get into it. Disappointing result last time out. Let's hope we can restore some faith in ourselves by beating Go Ahead Eagles in this first leg. There's their team, and let's get into this game. Right, Miranda, what can you do, son? Can you spray a big long raking switch like Nuno Mendes was doing last night in the Champions League? Big Jeff. He likes that little chip ball out to Jonathan Rowe. He's got acres of space. Crosses to the back stick to Big Nick. He cuts inside across. Vergara! 1-0. Antonio Vergara coming up with the goods yet again. He seems to be potent from crosses for such a small player. But Jonathan Rowe's deep cross finds Nick Kuhn, who's yet again, it's another assist for Kuhn, who's proven to be a superb signing from Como on an initial loan. And Vergara gets another goal, and he's proving to be a brilliant signing as well from the start of the season. Right, Miranda. Kuhn loses it again. It's twice he's lost it now, pretty easily. Long kick is won by Monterisi there. Kuhn and Dor. Castro, can he have an instant impact off the bench? He finds Vergara. Zortea, back to Vergara. Crosses on his left. Cherundor! With his first goal in the Europa League. He's back. He's been out the squad. He's had a few fitness issues. Ran out of form kind of job. But he's back. Brilliant cross from Vergara again. On his left foot, in swinging. That is impossible to defend really from the defenders. It's great movement for Andor there and a great header. And we're 2-0 up. This is big in the away leg. Good win. It's a very good win away from home. But there's a massive dampener of an injury to Vergara that's forced him off. It didn't actually say what kind of injury it has, like it does sometimes. So I'm going to click through here and we're going to find out together what the severity of this injury is. Right, I'll just be neutral. Right. What's the injury? gonna consist of. Oh, he's got fractured ribs. Okay, it's not awful. It is not awful. I'm going to send him to a specialist 2 to 3 weeks. So he's going to miss some big games, but it's not the end of the world. He could have been out for a lot longer. As you can see, results from the episode that wasn't recorded in the end has left us dwelling in 7th and 7 points now off the top 4, which isn't good. Right, big changes for Sassuolo in the league. Kind of prioritising the second leg, even though we're 2-0 up. Vergara obviously injured, and Dor, who would be his replacement, has picked up a minor knock for a couple of days as well. So Odegaard starting in the 10, which I've changed to play him out of possession as a 10 because he can't really play centre mid, which might be a risk, but we're going for it. He'll hopefully support Hector, who's up front again starting this game, just because they're complaining about his loan agreement, and it also keeps Castro fresh for midweek. Morrow and Soam start in the centre midfield spots just because they're not in the Europa League squads. Cancelleri's on the right for similar reasons, and Bella-Kotchap's in at centre half because Hegem's been a bit dodgy. So let's see if we can get some big 3 points on the board for the league and try and regain some points towards the top 4 spots. Hopefully teams above us will manage to drop points at some point. It's not really looking likely at the moment, and an away game is never easy. Right, first highlight, 7 minutes in. We're on the ball. Can we create anything? Mario, Odegaard, Fortini, Cambiaghi, the star creator now, especially with Vergara out injured. Odegaard in behind, Hector. What a move. The boys who have been lacking game time maybe putting the stamp down a little bit and saying, listen here, Samuel, we can play. Odegaard in particular, brilliant run, found brilliantly, and Hector goes into space, taps it in, and we're 1-0 up, which is perfect for us. We just need to not do anything silly now. Mario loses it to Loriente. Pinamonti. Volpato. The man who we looked at the start of the year, and he's actually changing to Australian nationality in real life ahead of the World Cup instead of Italian. They're building up some nice player. Don't let Matic shoot. Don't let. Oh my, what a finish! I was literally about to say, don't let him shoot either. And I mean, other than the pressing prior to the shot being a bit poor and giving them too much time to just ping the ball about, I can't really blame anyone for that thing. That's literally inch perfect from Pinamonti, and Sassuolo equalised within 8 minutes of us going in front. And now they've got a corner 3 minutes later. Loriente, deep cross. We've got first contact, but Ismail Kone chases it. Vranks, Romagna. We kind of win it back and lose it again. Muharamovic, Pinamonti, Loriente, Pinamonti to Loriente again. And them pair seem to be linking up very nicely. Another corner, Matic on it, which seems like an odd choice since he's about 12'3". Deep cross again, and it's going to be a penalty for a handball. Don't know who by. It's Jonathan Rowe, who's just come onto the pitch, got booked, give away a penalty, and now Sassuolo, a 95% chance going to be going ahead here in this game. And we just can't seem to be getting anything going as Pinamonti buries it. And we're losing again in the league. It's not going well at all at the moment. Great penalty from Pinamonti, poor from Rowe. And we're 2-1 down. Sassuolo with the free kick. Gaspar over it. We have shown nothing at all since going 2-1 down. Loriente. Miranda gets skinned so easily. Loriente's dominated this game, and it's blocked out for a corner. They're just playing around us, thought we're not there. It's an awful performance again, especially second half. We were in it at half time, but second half has been shocking. Both midfielders not offered anything in terms of defence or attack, and we lose again. We're just going to start plummeting down the table now, into 8th, 8 points off 5th now, and it's not looking good. Right, nothing's going our way. Cambiagi's out injured for 2 to 3 weeks now. Cancelleri has picked up an illness, but he's unregistered anyway. Quick pick is just going to be the thing I choose to do here, as we're already light on players. Dominguez is actually put on the bench, even though I'm going to actually just remove him from that position because he's not going to get on the pitch. So we're very limited on who we can actually play. We've only got 7 outfield subs, so it's mainly going to be down to the boys that start. Hopefully the 2-goal advantage is going to be good enough for us here, and we won't have to worry too much. But given our recent performances, we could just be shit. Gets tackled. Are they going to counter now? We've committed many bodies forward. Rose tracked well. Karsdorp, Mullenstein, Broom, Slaury into the box, and here we go. Goal within 5 minutes for go ahead Eagles, and they're straight back into this tie. It's so frustrating. We have one good game, and then we seem to just lose any form of knowledge of how to play football. Miranda, Rowe, into the box, Castro, brilliant. The button I pressed, or the assistant manager suggested I press at half time, pays dividends. We instantly score to regain our 2-goal lead. Jonathan Rowe involved, as was Sherendor and Miranda. It's brilliant play by Rowe again. Castro in the box in the right place at the right time. Simplest of tap-ins. 1-1, 3-1 on aggregate. Are they going to respond instantly though? They've made a sub straight away. And looks like the highlights continuing. Slaury. Broom. Sivertson. Ball in behind to Lindhort. And they've responded instantly. And it's 2-1, and our goal's wiped out instantly. Edvardson with the goal. It's far too easy. So much space for him. Simple ball in behind. Simple ball across the box. Simple finish for Edvardson at the near post. It's just poor again. Poor defending. Samsted clears the free kick. Vitic. Mario. Can we respond instantly? Mario, can we get a good cross? Kuhn, Mario. Space, big save from Debusa. With a crowd of players in front of him, it's a very good save. I mean, look at the stats, man. I mean, a big part of that XG is the absolute tapping for Castro. But we've been in charge of this game, and that just seems to be our problem. We seem to hold him onto games where we've not been that good at all, and then games where we absolutely dominate, we seem to flop. Don't know why Castro's not shot there, but it's paid off. There's been 3 goals inside the first 10 minutes of the second half. Big Nick with another assist. Lewis Ferguson with a simple finish, really. So Castro made the right choice, I guess, in the end. His back was to goal. Good patience from Big Nick. And the captain, Ferguson. Right place, right time to make it 2-2 on the night and 4-2 on aggregate. 2-goal leads back. But the persistence of highlights this second half is continuing. Mario, Ferguson. I've tweaked things since they scored in terms of marking and pressing and everything. So hopefully that might pay off. Johnny Rowe. Inside again. Jonathan Rowe. Castro's shot was blocked, I think. if you could call it a shot, and it's out of play for a throw-in. Well, changes haven't been made on the pitch yet. I mean, Skorupski's dropping a 6.3. I feel like if we eventually get to the end of this season, a new goalkeeper is needed. And Dora is about to come off, switches it to Kuhn. Ferguson. Is he going to get a second? Finds Pabega. Rowe in space. Jonathan Rowe. I hope that counts because that's a deserved goal for Jonathan Rowe, who's been immense in this game. And he has. We lead on the night, rightfully so. We have absolutely pummeled Go Ahead Eagles. He's a mile onside. He's at least 3 yards onside. Pabega's pass was brilliant. And I mean, to finish first time like that in off the post, he's world class. A finish like that. Subs have been made now, but we should have this in the bag now. We're dominating now. Cross comes in. Slaughter finds Broom, who for some reason is in acres of space. Monterisi's dove in and missed the ball. Did Skorupski save that, or was that blocked by Vitic? Either way, somehow they haven't scored. And, I mean, this game might not be over yet. The highlight. Kuhn on the free kick. Castro misses it. Edvardson heads it onto nobody. Mario. Pabega. Ferguson. Pabega. Monterisi. Fortini. Jonathan Rowe. Oh my. Jonathan Rowe. This may be the best single player performance I've ever seen on Football Manager, if that's onside and it counts. He's had a first time goal, which was world class. He's now got a first time cross assist from about, 35 yards out on the wing to find Castro. And don't get me wrong, it's not an easy header. It's a brilliant header from Castro from just parallel to the penalty spot. But Jonathan Rowe has now got 2 assists, a goal. He pretty much did a lot of the work for the third goal. And he's currently got a 10 match rating, as you can see. And that is it. We do win the game. It looked hard and it was painful at around half time. Before half time, we were losing, and then it all kicked off within 10 minutes of the restart. Jonathan Rowe with an all-time performance, unbelievable. The finish for his goal, the assist for the second goal. I mean, the run for the assist for the first goal was unbelievable, and he did similar for the third goal as well. Involvement in all 4, and I don't think we'll see a better performance than that all season. We win 6-2 on aggregate. Promising signs that second half. We still looked open in defence, and I mean, Skorupski not really covering himself in much glory yet again with his performance. But we do get through the playoff round of the Europa League. It's the draw the next day. I mean, we've next up we got back-to-back games against Udinese in the league and the cup, and Udinese are bottom in the league and have won 3 games all season. So I'm hoping. I mean, these next 4 games are going to be massive for our season because we're playing 2 of the bottom 3 and 15th place Pisa, who shouldn't be that brilliant either. And then Cremonese are 17th. We then have AC Milan and Cagliari who are in and around us. But we'll skip to this. Is this going to be the draw day? I'm trying to see if there's a draw before we get to the... Yes, there we go. You can see on the screen there. Bologna to face Nottingham Forest, which is now after the Udinese League game. So that should probably be next episode, the first leg of the Forest game. Not the easiest of games, but I mean, would we got one in any case? It's Besiktas Villa, Lyon Lille, so all French tie, Porto Nice, Rangers Braga, I believe that is. Zagreb, Club Brugge, Betis, Stuttgart, and Celta versus Freiburg. So that will be in the next episode. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I mean, ups and downs again. 2 wins, but against the same team. And yet again, another loss in the league. We need to stop picking up points, which we can hopefully do in the next game against Udinese. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next